Have you ever looked at a bucket of KFC chicken and just thought, man, that is one damn fine finger-licking good-looking bucket of chicken, and looked at Colonel Sanders and thought, man, that is one damn fine-looking colonel. I'd like to maybe date him. Well, now you can. And this is the way you do it. This game is called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. And as far as from what I know from this game, you get to try to date Colonel Sanders. Okay, dog. So let's get in here and see what it's like to date the Colonel. Sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now, your first day of culinary school, no time to sleep in. Oh my God, the chicken! Smack that clock up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. You need to take this seriously. We're going to daydream about the future. It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Mmm, delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running to the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Hi, Miriam, look at her. She's the most adorably awkward person you ever meet, and you absolutely love her for it. There's nothing wrong with that. Good morning, K-Dog. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Oh, you know it. Actually, because I sure am excited and a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. She doesn't look nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? You can't think like that. Be positive. Classic Miriam. Raised by a master chef parent, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Haha. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares I've been trying to forget. Oh, that wasn't a very good pep talk so far. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? That's the tower moment. And that one other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Uh-oh, I see where this is going. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we will be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Yeah, there you go. Look on the bright side. Can you believe I cut them myself? No. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Bitch. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Hey! You leave K-Dog shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Yeah! Ugh! You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she has to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it is us, okay? We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Yeah. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van, the man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. You rang. Oh my god, what the hell? These two belong together. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Hey, kiss my ass, buddy. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. Your amateurs couldn't learn a lot from us. But you all need to shut up. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Yeah. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, God. That was a fart? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. That was fast. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh yeah, Pop. Okay, I got you. Hi Pop, I'm K-Dog. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. It's just me, or is he kind of cute? That's up to you. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. Oh my god, he is cute. Looks like a corgi. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. That's the teacher? Awesome. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute, little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Yes, that's my rap name right there, Professor Dog. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you. A swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air and inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone closed the window. And then, here he comes. Oh, it's the Colonel! He walks in. You immediately swept in the aura of the new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It looks like my head is on the body. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering from his manly goatee. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Oh, really? Nice insult. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Shut up with your abs, you asshole. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Yeah! You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with you? Well, what is with all your really weird insults? Yeah, for real. Besides, when K-Dog sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Oh, thank you. That's a good friend. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Oh, here we go. Colonel Sanders, a beautiful angel that he is, stands before you smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Wonder if I can... Has to be right here, doesn't it? Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Oh, Colonel. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has natural scent on it, smell of the most delicious chicken you have ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And with all that said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete and become cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you even are in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled. You utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to your students. Tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh my god. The class bursts into laughter. Aw, don't pick on him. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Let's see here. How about a chicken snack? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite, of course, being a KFC game. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. Yeah, that's how you do it, if you can butter the teacher up. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should just learn the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Is one of them the Colonel? Hey, K-Dog, there's still a seat here. Seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options, but which will you choose? Let's stick by our best friend. You move to take the seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. I got your back, sister. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? That handsome hunk over there. Colonel Sanders, he has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. Ooh. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. Oh yeah, when you're young, 3 days is a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seats, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life as a culinary student. Okay, let's do this. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right. Forest is a tree as chicken is to a slam dunk. What? What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Oh, let's see here. Anything as long as it's prepared with love. Camel meat, a pancake, anything as long as it's prepared with love. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Oh, yes, he is. What? He's nothing but the best. Your total score is 3 out of 5. It's no perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But, shh. Lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Uh-huh. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, the smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken bread and fried to a crisp, golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Oh, Colonel, you're just so distracting. You look around and notice every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him! Oh, burn. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You want to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with the cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face and he tries to hold it in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Testing Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping the drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Let's see here. Swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense you become wrapped in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no K-Dog now. There is only herbs and spices. Through Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over. So that must be one ending. I'll try to get back to where I was and see if we can. We didn't even get to date the Colonel. All right, what are we going to do now? Savor the moment and everything that he tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Oh, here we go. Gotta slide in and get some one-on-one time. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if we could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Ooh. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Oh, yes, Colonel, we do. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you never had guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is sitting in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. No, wow him with a big idea. Be modest, be thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, K-Dog. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature. Ow! Adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear? Want to be my partner? Sure, K-Dog, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. What do you want? Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Which one? We want Pop or Clank? Let's ask Pop. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam would be partnered with Pop today. Whirr. Pop gives a big smile as he steps onto the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. See, they're gonna get along fine. She looks at you. Really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Sorry. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a base dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest for your partner, Colonel Sanders? Let's see here. Using octopus? No. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Let's do mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking the perfect product is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Oh, you know it. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me with your abs and whatever? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing K-Dog's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That is the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like K-Dog was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever at Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Miriam. Turn to Miriam as soon as you find her sense. It looks back, think girlfriend in need, radar second for none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley Van were just leaving. Oh my god, this music. Leaving you in the dust. Via my skills as a chef perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but K-Dog is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that she might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. I knew it was a corgi! You look down at your station and realize that in attention the moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes in a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream flavor. As if your natural passion guided you through the steps you knew so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out for which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let it go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensils in the mashed potatoes and lift a helping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a flingful, Van tastes the dipping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by the revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, K-Dog. We do not waste food in this brome cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oh, I know where she wants to fling it. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged in my supreme chef ancestors. Sorry, I was getting into it. You ignored me for too long. The end is now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bit of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into process. The result could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up by Pop's mouth. Oh no! Pop winces in pain. Just a moment, then an immediate back of his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as students. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. Whew, that music got intense. Oh my God. I'm not sure the professor here makes enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the reality, really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you've had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, K-Dog? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting weights like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! Oh my god, the Spork Monster. This game's ridiculous. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Whatever the hell that says. You continue to stay back and endure what comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay. Sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? We're gonna attack. You decide to go on the attack. What attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack. Once again, Spork Monster uses Utley Tensils. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. We're gonna attack again. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of your quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares it for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Punch! Pot Pie Power Punch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him. Spare the wretched beast. You managed to tamp down your disgust. Decided the gnarly beast, losing enough to realize that he's still a living creature with pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. Yeah, right. Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name has signed it was Borko? Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from Battle Buzz, you realize final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you didn't know if could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your cover being pulled over you as he tucks you in tightly. Good night, my colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. You awake one day and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders was ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Oh, yes. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Good for you! Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he actually is a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Oh, here we go. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army while he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it's best if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever attended the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You gotta shorten that name. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ah, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Oh no. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. Oh no. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and flavor was like anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, with both shared interests in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about a new spice. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Cough, fiber, cough, fibber. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you. From Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders? Nope. Couldn't think of fake ingredient. I don't know how about it. It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that it was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on his white stallion. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's been watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on his rear, sending him running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a hoiseful beauty you have. I mean, What a horseful boat you have. Dang it. That's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, K-Dog just gets really nervous around people they like. What? That's not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. Oh, thanks, Miriam. She gives you a wink and smile as to say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see the two rivals, Ashley Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but... You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behaviors. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you're upsetting them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes whatever that word was. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after you encountered with a spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they have just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee hee. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of one more student. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right by Van's meaty food. Hey, watch it, bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz. Womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Whoopst. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. This crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She beats her eyelashes. Colonel Sanders, sir, surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least. Oh, or don't, honestly. What do I care? I've got a lofty career of apparitions to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. His panting, which doesn't seem abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, K-Dog, naturally this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want? Glass of water. You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. It's from a favorite toilet. You owe me $6 and you got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, should I pay better attention? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Level of theatrics with these two is off the charts, demanding they stop wasting everyone's time. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn and love. To learn to love? Sure, why not, but definitely not a constant battle. Yeah, stop getting in your jeans crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we constantly fending off challenges from every known know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my lunch. Besides, I already brought my own lunch. K-Dog, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down and a tart flavor. Look how little it is. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you need for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This lunchroom is not a sportsing court. Finally, a little cinch. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh, Jesus, here we go. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Arroo! I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you for myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does the water boil at? 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That's wrong. Oh no. What were you thinking, K-Dog? Get your head in the game. Going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 11 herbs and spices. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust. That's wrong. Oh shit. I'm beginning to get it together. I'm a dog. It's time for some dog jokes. Next question. Classmates are rooting for you. Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick the place if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget what came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now where you get to harness that energy. Small town where the big dreams are born. That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise in the arena and focus on your cooking. What is this sound of success? Sizzling! No, bubbling. Is this the end? Yep. Game over. Alright. Dang, that was long. Okay, so that's just an example of this game. I did see someone play it a long time ago, and I figured for Valentine's Day, why not do a KFC dating simulator, you know what I mean? So hey, it's a funny little game. I did kind of get into it a little there, but man, there was a lot more to it than I thought. And this game took way longer than I planned on, but pretty cool. It's free to download on Steam if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool and pretty funny from what you can see. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. Keep up to date on all my latest content. I love you, Colonel Sanders, and otherwise. And until the next video, guys, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.